Thinking of moving to South Florida, but torn between all the different neighborhoods and towns that makes up this huge area? Well, you are not alone. Today, we are diving into what you can expect living in two very different but highly desired spots, Aventura and Brickell. We'll cover lifestyle, cost of living, and the overall vibe, so you can get a lay of the land and figure out which might be for you. Let's jump right in. Let's start with lifestyle, because while both areas have a reputation for luxury, this is where Brickell and Aventura really split paths. Brickell is urban, dense, and vertical. It's the financial hub of the city, and it's drawing an increasing number of tech giants. So think of it as cross between Manhattan and Silicon, but in the tropics. Here you are surrounded by proper high-rises, busy streets, rooftop lounges, and Michelin-starred restaurants, all of it directly overlooking Biscayne Bay and the Caribbean beyond. It's not as dense as Manhattan and not even a quarter as old, but the energy is very similar. First off, everything is accessible through walking and public transportation, and I mean it. Brickell has a walkability score of 94 out of 100 on walkscore.com. Between walking and the Metro Mover, you can easily get around without a car here, though traffic can still find you at peak times since this is more or less the tip of the Sear Point for South Florida. Miami Beach is just over the water from here, and 3 of Miami's 5 major sports venues are all within 10 to 15 minutes, along with concert venue, museums, seasonal exhibition, and everything else you expect of a big city. To put in so many words, this is where the action is. If your style is not just walk hard, play hard, but also move fast and move big, this is where you want to be. This is the kind of environment that's ideal for young, high-driven professionals, investors, and anyone else who thrives off of big city energy and want it all at their doorstep. Now, let's look at Aventura. While still luxurious and modern, Aventura is decidedly more suburban and life runs at a more regular pace here, though that leaves no shortage of things to do. While still popular with young professionals, it's also equally appealing to young families and snowbirds. It's known for private communities, luxury condos, and the Aventura Mall. And don't let the word mall give you a false impression. Whereas many malls in America have struggled for the last few decades, this one has stayed busy with some serious consistency. As someone who has been here a lot myself over decades, it's because it's more than just a place to go shopping. It's managed to stay true to the original conception of malls and has remained a major cultural hub for the area. It's a bit more upscale than what most Americans are used to when they hear the word mall, but it's large enough to have something for everyone. You don't get voted Best Mall in America by USA Today without good reason. You've also got the Don't Suffer exercise trail, plenty of public parks, golf courses, and marinas that connect you to the rest of Miami by water. Everything here is clean, convenient, and designed with ease of access in mind. There is a strong Latin American and Jewish presence here, and you'll find a lot of multi-generational households, snowbirds, and international second homeowners. There is also a strong sense of community, especially around centers of worship, schools, and neighborhood events. For being so close to the beach and only about 10 miles from the city, it really does feel surprisingly suburban here. Residents and people like me who live close by enjoy it because it feels safe, stable, and comfortable without ever feeling boring. So, culturally, if you are about city life, in or around Brickell is where you want to be. If you are into a more laid-back and suburban pace, Aventura delivers, and without compromising on the luxury that people have come to expect from living in Miami. It's also worth mentioning that you are not quite within walking distance of the beach in either of these places, but you are not all that far from it either. Just expect a short drive or bike ride if beach access is an important factor for you. Now, on to the exciting stuff: cost of living. There is zero way of sugarcoating it. Brickell is expensive with a capital E. Again, it's not exactly like Manhattan, but it is a useful comparison. Condos here range anywhere from $500K for one bedroom in an older building to several million for a high-floor unit with a water view in places like Brickell, Flatiron, or Eco. With rent, expect to pay $3,000 to $4,500 for a two-bedroom in modern building, sometimes more if it's newer or has amenities like valet or rooftop pools. Now, Aventura isn't exactly cheap either, but it's just undeniable that you get more value per square foot. A two-bedroom condo in a nice modern building might run $450K to $700K, but it's possible to find a good deal in an older building. More often than not, even the luxury properties like those in Porta Vita or the Peninsula are less expensive than comparable listings in Brickell. Just make sure to do your research when it comes to special assessments and the building reserve funds. It's also necessary to mention that Aventura often comes with high HOA fees, anywhere from $800 to $1,500 a month, especially in full-service buildings with concierge, valet, and security. In Brickell, HOA fees can also be steep, but it varies more with the building's age and management. So, Brickell or Aventura? Here's the quick version to sum things up. If you want an urban, walkable lifestyle with luxury amenities, skyline views, and 24/7 action, Brickell is your spot. If you are after a quieter, more spacious lifestyle with excellent schools, strong community, and easy access to shopping and some of the best beaches in the South Florida, Aventura might be calling your name. Still unsure which fits your lifestyle better? Let's talk about it. I'd love to help you explore both and find the perfect place to call home. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.